years.
Really?
Because they didn't want to be published someplace that was in 666. True.
Oh,
That's ridiculous.
Well, it's strange, isn't it? Okay. I'm a humanist, I think. And so the power of the Lord can't be that good if it can be defeated by a few hundred yards of neon tubing. As you can see, the Alzheimer's is really biting deep. Anyone else? Next one.
Okay, here's one. What reader writes, I'd like to know why he doesn't use paragraphs. I think this person means chapters, and actually there are some books that have some chapters, but forgetting that. The reason being, this person writes, I read in bed at night, and it would be nice to have a good stopping place.
When the book's over, you stop.
I had to say this, I have this thing with, okay, do we have to put at the end of the book something, stop reading now?
Stop
The book
reading.
has finished. Be another book. Now, because somehow I see them as if we're getting out of bed and they're kind of going along the wallpaper. Actually, well, was it never initially, I put chapters into the children's books.
And the moist book.
Well, let me put that. Because my editor said she would cut my testicles off if I didn't. Like that, but I tend to sometimes overemphasize a tad. You have to do it. It's what you do for children's books. Basically, because mum and dad are reading, and you can say, I'll read to the end of the chapter. And that's where you can get them to go to sleep, okay? And I put them in the moist books because I fell in love with the old-fashioned sort of mid-Victorian extended, I don't know what you call them, must be a word for it, extended chapter headings, you know, like film trailers.
Preamble.
Well, there's got to be more to it than a preamble would be, you know, it's a whole different, like, in which we meet the mysterious Mr. So-and-so. Trouble at the mill, and things like that. And so it's just fun to write those are the kind of art form. But life does have chapters, but they're not regular chapters. And it has chapters which overlap and interlock. So it's very, very hard to put them down on paper. Chapters are easy to do. I mean, if you told me to write chapters, given that I use what I call sub-chapters, which is the nice little run of dots, I'll just go and find some of those in approximately the right place, saw them off, and there you are, you've got chapters. It just never, I've never seen them as essential, because they don't stop movies every 10 minutes. You know, it's something I go to the barricades for. It's just
Never even noticed it.
Me.